Hey, Saturday night at the cabin, on a board, gonna do a few videos. Subject is Hollywood. A little bit of unknown information, maybe, about some stars that all you young kids probably wouldn't even know. I have 2 more to do.
Now ain't it funny? They pay them money. Shows what you can do if your heart can act. Hooray for Hollywood!
Hollywood. Dun 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 dun, Hollywood. You know, this one is something. I don't know about some of you out there, this may date me, but I love Doris Day movies. I love Doris Day. She was a good actress. She could sing, and she was a good person. She loved animals. But one of her main co-stars, she had 2 she did a lot of movies. One was Rock Hudson, but the other one was Cary Grant. And Cary Grant's who I want to talk about a little bit. He was something. How many of you out there know Cary Grant, seen some of his movies? Okay, well, Cary Grant was actually born, that's his stage name. His real name was Archibald Leach. Archibald Leach. He was born in Bristol, England in 1904. And he was from a working class family, and his mother hoped that he would grow up and be become a piano player and a gentleman. And he didn't really want that. So his initial attempt to run away from home was on a little scooter, and it was unsuccessful. And then a teacher introduced Archibald Leach to the theater. And as Grant would later recall it, that moment changed his life. And he suddenly found himself where he was comfortable and in his niche. So that's what he decided he wanted to do. So he conned his way into a troupe of acrobats by forging his father's signature on a job application. And then he wired the money to meet the troupe in Norwich. But then eventually his father found out and he was taken back home. However, shortly after that, at the age of 14, he was expelled from school. And when he was expelled from school at 14, he joined the acrobats for good. And I'm going to quote from this article here for a minute. Tumbling, walking on stilts, and carousing. The Pender, P-E-N-D-E-R, the Pender acrobats played their way through Britain's vaudeville houses. And that done, they set off in 1920 for the United States. When the tour ended 2 years later, Archie Leach stayed in New York. He walked on stilts on Coney Island. He traveled the Vaudeville Road through practically every small town in America. And he hawked ties, for you kids, it means he sold ties, on the streets, on the New York street corners. And then sometime after that, he was discovered, became Cary Grant, and that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
They hire fellas whose physiques are good, and then they tell them
we got 2
they're
more. I think I missed one.
men to act like 8 men, and they convince them they should. They make them grasp and yell, oh, and people think they're swell. Oh, hooray for Hollywood! It's really got me hooray.